show Silicon Valley came about partly sort of from a couple different angles. Scott Rudin had pitched me an idea about kind of based on a documentary about gamers, doing something about the gaming world up there, which I don't really know that well, and that's something if you don't get it right, they just slaughter you anyway. And so, and then John Altschuler had an idea a while back about doing a show like Falcon Crest or Dallas, but instead of wine or oil, it would be about the tech world. So these things we've just been kind of hovering around these ideas, and then just decided, well, what if, because HBO is interested in doing this gamer thing, I guess. So, I just said, well, I don't want to do that, but what if it was about programmers? Because I was in that world. I was an engineer in Silicon Valley. And so that's how it started. And then just the usual process of writing and coming up with characters and all that.
Now, Silicon Valley, it's not a very difficult place to find weird characters. I mean,
yeah.
Can you comment on?
No, I think Silicon Valley is pay dirt for weird characters, and what's also fascinating about it to me is there's so much money up there, and it's just so nondescript and not glamorous and not flashy at all. I mean, these people. Sand Hill Road is a street that has like $1 trillion in venture capital. There's all these 2,000 square foot offices that each have like $1 billion, and it just looks like nothing. It's not like just looks like a little office park. Yeah. So and it's just like I was saying, it's like there's these characters. Steve Jobs, Wozniak, or more like Wozniak, Paul Allen, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg. Had they been born 200 years ago, they would not be the richest people in the world. It's this technology. We're at a time and place where those people, these programmer types, are now super wealthy, and it's just very interesting. They're still the same socially awkward personalities. Some of them don't seem to know how to enjoy themselves really and how to spend the money in a way. They know you're supposed to throw these big parties, but they don't really have a good time, it seems. Like, I don't know, it's a very interesting world to me. And because I worked with and went to school with a lot of these personality types, I feel like I know them. Even though the landscape's changed a little bit, I think the personality types are the same as when I was working in the tech world.
In Silicon Valley, people are chasing the big buck, just like here in Hollywood. How are they different from each other?
Well, that's what's interesting is, up there they're definitely chasing big dollars, just like they are in Hollywood or anywhere or Wall Street. But they don't, they're not flashy or glamorous about it. Nobody drives a Maserati or anything like that. But they'll go build a clipper ship or want to go into outer space or build their own island, that sort of thing. But it's they're also kind of like it's capitalism for sure, but they sort of shroud it in this, we're making the world a better place, and we're changing the world, benefiting mankind. But it's kind of I don't know, I guess maybe it's because of the hippie culture up there or something. Like, no one wants to just say we're just trying to conquer the competitor, or I mean, some people do, but the general vibe up there is always like, hey, we're going to Burning Man and we're making the world a better place, but, also making billions of dollars.
I thought I saw the Google building in the backdrop in your opening shot. Did you get some cooperation from tech companies there?
We've gotten a little bit. Yeah, I mean, we toured the Google campus, and one of my best friends from high school, his nephew works there, and so yeah, I mean, we're not looking to just attack the tech world or anything. I mean, I really want to get it right. I like these characters. I don't mean to come off like I mean, it's just making fun of them the way you'd make fun of your friends. I mean, I think King of the Hill, we did a good job of treating those characters with dignity, and I think I'd like to do the same thing here. And, But you know, when you're making billions of dollars, you can take some hits, I think.